For the past 2 years, I've had the opportunity to travel with my friends to amazing destinations. While we can't travel this year, I am virtually meeting up with them to share our favorite travel memories and where we're looking forward to heading next. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys!
My friends!
My friends and I have experienced life-changing adventures across the US and Europe, empowered by my Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card. Earlier this year, we began planning for Travel Dare Season 3, but as you can expect, our travels were put on hold. If you're watching this video, you probably had to cancel a trip or two yourself, so why not let our adventures on Travel Dares inspire your future trip planning?
I know what my favorite one was. It was the extreme tubing we did in Salt Lake City. The view going down that hill on that inner tube was amazing. It was such a rush. I was talking about that weeks after that trip. It was just such a rush and it was so much fun.
I have to say it was the suspension bridge in France. Like the feeling of even getting up there, we were just like, oh my God, we're going higher and higher. What's gonna happen? And then we get there and the bridge is like this wide and we're like, we're gonna get on that. Definitely that was like something I would never do on my own, but for this show I was like, okay, we're doing it, and I'm glad I did.
No one can ever say anything to me ever again. I am the bravest woman alive and I don't care what you say.
Alright, so my favorite dare was definitely the Waterslide in Austria. I don't know why, but there's just something about being thrown 25 feet in the air like a rag doll that I just really love. It's like I want to go back and do it again so bad.
Maybe I would have to say when Joe dared me to go in the individual submarines in the Bahamas. I love the water and we got to be so close to marine life in like a very safe way for us and the environment, and it was just so nice to just be in the ocean and feel like the water and everything.
I have to know, I saw the video, but from you guys, I want to ask you, what was it like being in the quicksand?
I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. You don't feel it when you're in there, but like once you try to move, that's when it actually like pulls on you.
Like the way it feels, it's almost like you're glued and cemented into the ground, like until you start doing the technique of kind of like wiggling your leg. It's kind of like a strange feeling, but once you're free, it's like you can move and wiggle your legs again, which is like the first thing I did.
The Bahamas? I had never been to any sort of tropical island or tropical destination in my life. This was my first time, and everything about that trip was amazing. The second I stepped off the plane, I was just like, wow. I mean, I loved the food, I loved the people, I loved how everything looked, I loved the beach, I loved the hotel we stayed at, the Coral at Atlantis. Everything about that from start to finish, I was just like, yes, I understand why people vacation here.
For me, it was definitely Naples. Mostly because it's, you know, it's like a coastal city, there's water everywhere. We were taking like boats to places and I really love that. Everything about Naples was what I want in a vacation spot.
Every time people ask me what my favorite place was, I say Switzerland, because it was like, I've never breathed as fresh of air as I did there. It was so weird. I was like, why does everything feel so good here? Everything's just so beautiful, natural, skies were blue. It was like perfect, out of a storybook. Aside from learning like how popular and delicious the khachapuri was, I think the fact that there are like 40 variations of it was kind of mind-blowing, and now it's like, I guess we have to go back to Georgia and try the others.
Oh my God, that is so good!
For me, when we went to Wales and we went on the Pontesauta aqueducts, it was really cool because it not only was a stunning structure and a World Heritage Site, but it was something that was built like in the early 1800s. So the engineering is just incredible.
The Renaissance Aix-en-Provence was probably the coolest hotel I had ever seen. There was this one room we went to and it had all of this really, really cool local art, and some of it was like interactive. I had never seen anything like it.
I'm going to be going to Rome, Italy. My wife has never been to Italy and I used to live there, so we are still planning to go there the first chance we get.
So Paris is on the list as the next trip now. So going back to Paris, and I'm actually really excited about that because I had a great time in Paris.
So I'm actually half Dominican, and I've never been to the Dominican Republic. It's always been one of those places that I've really wanted to go. It's like white sand beaches, crystal clear blue water. It's gorgeous. There's so much greenery, and I'm gonna get to meet like a bunch of family that I've never met before in my entire life. So I feel like something like that would be like a dream vacation once I can do it, hopefully soon.
So the first place I'd love to travel to when we're able to do so is I want to go back to Armenia with my family because I'm Armenian, and I went there last year for a short period of time for work, and it was amazing because I was able to like meet so many family members I've never met before and just learn about the country's history and heritage. I also want to take my mom back to Armenia and have her see it after so many years of not being there and just see how the country's changed and stuff. So I'm trying to save up a lot of points to make that trip happen for us.
I've never traveled abroad until Travel's Dare, so this is like my first experience, leaving the country. You really see how big the world is and how much there is to experience. I just see the world just completely different now, and I'm just so grateful to have had that opportunity.
Thanks to Travel Dares, I got to travel to parts of this country that I probably don't know if I would have ever gone before, especially Salt Lake City. I was like, whoa. This city rules. Utah is incredible. And, Santa Fe, New Mexico is another place that just never was really on my radar. The show really gave me an opportunity to see parts of this country that I hadn't seen before, and I'm very glad that I did because now I really want to explore more of the United States.
For me, I've kind of always been a little bit scared of like the unexpected, of the new, but this whole experience has like completely changed my mind. Now it's like I want more of the new. I want more of the things that I've never done before, never seen before, never eaten before. And now I feel like I'm welcoming the new experiences instead of being scared of them.
I can't wait to travel with you all so soon. Where are we gonna go? We should plan it now.
That's what we have to start thinking about. Where are we going next on our next adventure?
And we hope our past adventures inspire you to make future trip plans too, so that you're ready to go when we're able to explore again.